Consider the function f of x is equal to 1 over x squared minus kx, where k is a non-zero constant. The derivative of f is given by, and they give us this expression right over here. That's nice that they took the derivative for us. Now part A, let k equals 3 so that f of x is equal to 1 over x squared minus 3x. So they set k equal to 3. Write an equation for the line tangent to the graph of f at the point whose x-coordinate is 4. So to find an equation for a line, the equation of a line is going to be of the form y is equal to mx plus b, where m is the slope of the line and b is the y-intercept. And the slope of the line right over here, this needs to be equal to the derivative evaluated when x is equal to 4. So we could say y is equal to, or let me write it this way. We could say that m is going to be equal to f prime when x is equal to 4. So f prime of 4, which is equal to, well, we know that k is equal to 3. So they gave us f prime of x. So it's going to be 3 minus 2 times, we're taking f prime of 4. So minus 2 times 4 over x squared. So that's going to be 4 squared minus k is 3 times 4. 3 times 4, and then we square that whole thing. And so what is this going to be? This is an 8 right over here. And all I did is f prime of x when k is equal to 3 is going to be 3 minus 2x over x squared minus 3x and all of that squared. And I wanted to evaluate what f prime of 4 is. So every place where I saw an x, I substitute it with a 4. Where I saw the k is 3. And so this is going to be equal to, the numerator is 3 minus 8 is negative 5 over, this is 16 minus 12, which is going to be 4. 16 minus 12 is 4, and then we square it, so it's going to be negative 5/16. And so let me write it this way. M is equal to negative 5/16. So how do we figure out B now? Well, what are the coordinates? When x is equal to 4, what is y going to be equal to? Well, y is equal to f of x. So we know that y on the curve, we know that y is going to be equal to f of 4. So before we evaluate f prime of 4, now we're going to evaluate y as being f of 4, which is equal to 1 over 4 squared minus 3 times 4. And so that is equal to 1 over 16 minus 12, which is 4. And so this point right here, when x is 4, then y is equal to 1/4. So we can use that information to solve for B. When y is 1/4, x, so we're going to say if y is equal to m, which is negative 5/16, times x. Well, when y is 1/4, or when I say when x is equal to 4, y is 1/4. And then plus b. So I can now solve for b. So all I did is I used f prime of x. I used f prime of x to figure out m when x is equal to 4. And then I said, okay, well, what is the value of y when x is equal to 4? And so if I know y, m, and x, then I can solve for b. And so let's just do that. We get 1/4 is equal to 4 times negative 5/16 is negative 5 over 4 plus b. I can add 5/4 to both sides, and I get 5/4 plus 1/4 is equal to b, or b is equal to 6/4, 6 over 4, which you could say, well, there's a bunch of ways you could write this. We could just say this is equal to 1.5. And so our equation is y is equal to negative 5 over 16x plus 1.5. Or if we wanted to write everything as a fraction, we could say y is equal to negative 5 over 16x plus 3/2. 6/4 is the same thing as 3 halves. And there you go.